I guess 4 will suffice. Now, the good question is, are they ripe? That one has seen better days. That one's not too bad. There's a scar on it. And that one's a little bit yellow. I didn't even see who's standing there. Oh man. See? I was in my own world. But I am very happy to see that you decided to show up. And the rest of the guys are going to be just as happy that you decided to come. You know, this fishing trip, you know, it means the world to us all that you decided to come along. So, I mean, it wouldn't be the same without you. Yeah, we all grew up together, so, you know, for one of us to not be there, it's just different. Oh, they're all out there getting the boat ready. Yeah, getting everything packed and such and so forth. It's you and me on sandwich duty. We have, I think, about 6 sandwiches to make. So, yeah, I was about to cut up some tomatoes. So you can help me with that. There's a couple good ones and not so good ones. So, right, see, you know, just cut that part. You know. Most of these have some good tomato on them yet, so, yeah, try to get it the best you can. Okay. So, I will take 2 and give you the other 2. Okay, I think I'll take that one and that one. And I'll give you this one and this one here. And then we can just use this little plastic tray here to put our slices on. What for sandwiches do we have? For lunch meat, we have buffalo chicken, honey smoked turkey, a all-natural turkey, for cheese, we have Swiss, yellow American, and provolone. And then for bread, we have Kaiser rolls, rye, and a sourdough. Oh, they are going to be amazing. We're going to make some really good sandwiches today. They put the best people in charge for this. Okay, well, let's start working on the tomatoes. Okay, so we just scrubbed the life out of our hands. So that's taken care of. Now we can begin cutting our tomatoes. Like I told everyone, you, we are no chefs, that's for sure, but we will make them the best sandwiches they could ever chomp on. Slice, 2 slice, 3 slice, go. Okay. Well, I guess we better clean this up. It's a little mess here. Nice and clean. It appears Joe should have brought better knives. Oh well, what can you do? We're working it like a boss. Okay, that's good enough for that one. How are you making out with yours? Of course you'd have the better knife. Just my luck. Okay, well once you're done, there's that. And then you can just sit that over there. Let's see, I am going to start working on the sandwiches. Strike that. Before I start the sandwiches, I need to start the mac salad before that gets all crusty. So while you finish cutting your tomatoes, I can do this. And then we can both start the sandwiches at the same time. That should do it. Alright. Are you done with the tomatoes? Great. Let's begin the sandwiches. So, let's start off with the sourdough. We're going to do one with mustard and one with mayonnaise. We need 4 slices. Okay. So let's set this one aside for now. And we'll do one at a time. Since you said you have no idea what you're doing, so you can just keep me company. Then I'll make them. Okay. So let's start with mustard. Start with that. Now, since you have no idea how to make a sandwich, you said, I will tell you. So first off, when you're spreading your toppings, like mustard, mayonnaise, etc., always make sure you get every last corner of the bread. That is tip number 1 for an amazing sandwich. That way, with every bite you take, it's just as good as the last. See? Now look at that. Now doesn't that look tasty? Yeah, well, we're getting there. For this particular sandwich, we're going to go with the honey smoked turkey. on this one. Okay, so now for some lettuce and a tomato. Okay, that one is done. Okay, there's that one. Now for the next. Okay, for this sandwich, we are going with the mayonnaise. Looks like we need some more. That should do it right there. That should be just enough. Just enough to make it extra delicious. Okay. Now, I think she's getting the all-natural turkey. And that stuff falls apart. It is so tender and crumbly and moist and delicious. should do it. And for cheese, it's provolone and Swiss. So 2 provolone, 2 Swiss. No lettuce or tomato, just like this. Okay. There's another one down. Okay, on to the next. Now we're going to do 2 rye sandwiches. Okay. So the first one is going to be with mustard. Okay, there we go. There. Now, I think this is the buffalo chicken with 1 Swiss, 1 provolone, 1 yellow American. No lettuce, no tomato. Okay. Actually, this one does get lettuce and tomato. Oh, good thing I remembered it. One Swiss. American. And one provolone with some lettuce and tomato. Lettuce and a tomato. That one is done. There we go. On to the next. Alright. This one gets mayonnaise. Let's try that. Looks like a good dollop. There we are. Okay, so as for meat, this one here gets the honey smoked turkey and the buffalo chicken with American. So we go honey smoked, buffalo, honey smoked, buffalo, with 2 slices of American cheese. Some lettuce and tomato. Okay, on to the last 2. Alright, so the last 2 sandwiches we have to make are on Kaiser rolls. Now we need to cut open the Kaiser roll. That's the top, that's the bottom. So the first one's going to be with mustard. Start with that. Sometimes with the Kaiser rolls you need a lot of topping because it just soaks right in. Now this should be alright. Yeah, there we are. That's actually perfect. Okay. Now this is the honey smoked turkey. On top with Swiss. Some lettuce. And a tomato. Now on to our last sandwich. So, again, we need to cut the roll. And this one is going to be a mayonnaise roll. natural turkey with provolone and Swiss. Okay, and put on the Swiss and the provolone. Another Swiss. And another provolone. And that's it. No lettuce, no tomato. It is. It's my sandwich. I love it that way. It's perfect. Okay, well, let's clean everything up, and then we can take the sandwiches out to the cooler. Okay, well, look at all the sandwiches made. Now all we have to do is put them in the cooler and enjoy ourselves. This is going to be an amazing fishing trip. I can't wait. And to top it all off, you made it. Well, let's go and surprise the rest of the guys. Okay. Alright, so you take 3 sandwiches, I'll take 3 sandwiches. You carry those. Careful, those are big. And I'll carry these. Okay. You ready? Let's go. After you.